two things are happening right now. Either we've got access to hundreds of pages on social media, including Dina Rae's official accounts, or hello again, and welcome back to another one. And today we'll be witnessing the so-called Streisand effect play out in real time. And this is when efforts and attempts to hide, remove, or censor information turns out to have unintended consequences by shedding more light on said information. And I'll also like to point out that I've got huge respect for Dina Rae. However, a few hours ago, some shots were fired our way, and in this video, we'll be exploring the source and what it has become, including a response video to quote clear things up from Dina Rae a few hours ago. And yes, we've been going back and forth with Dina Rae on IG over the last few hours on this topic, and Dina Rae's been accusing us of creating a false narrative, and we are gonna dive in deeper into this in this video. And at the end of the video, I'll be looking forward to your thoughts on if we were making up the false narrative that all started with this from Dina Rae in response to former En Vogue member Dawn Robinson, who revealed she's been homeless and living in her car for the past 3 years, to which Dina Rae responded on IG with, "I'm utterly disgusted at some of the men in this industry that aren't protecting and honoring the women that have put it all on the line for this BS music business. Stop listening to the devils you're sleeping with," at Eminem. Now, this was what lit the fuse that sparked speculations all over the place. So from the get-go, I'm sure you can see the source of the post that started it. It says Dina Rae 13, and Eminem is included in the post. We didn't include Eminem in this post, Dina Rae did, and we've been asking for clarification on why Eminem was included in this, and so far, we've not gotten a direct response, and we're gonna walk you through what this post has caused on social media. And like we pointed out earlier, at the end of the video, we'll be looking forward to your thoughts on if we are the creators of this narrative. And here are some more examples of what this post started. As a user asks, who's sleeping with Eminem? And as far as we know, even in the exchanges we've had with Dina Rae on IG, we are yet to get an answer. And more that this post has started, well, I was watching Dina's live on Instagram a few seconds ago, and basically, yes, she doesn't have a good relationship with Eminem, at least not professionally. She basically said that she never received money or credits for the song she made with Eminem and D12, and she claims that the only song she received credits and money for was Superman, because at the time of recording, she filed a request for this clause to be valid and for her to be duly paid for her participation except Superman. She never received any money. I'd say they are not okay, lol. So once again, this is not us creating a narrative. As you can see, these are the discussions going on social media, and she accused us of being inaccurate. So once again, take a look at the conversations that this post has started, and as you can see, it's got nothing to do with us so far. Oh, and we got more. The F is Dina crashing out about, and why is she trying to involve M? Once again, see, we are not the source of this question, and there's nothing false about what we've reported so far. These conversations are happening, and no, we're not pulling them out of thin air. You could go on Twitter and find all these posts and all these conversations going on since Dina Rae was accusing us of creating a narrative that she started with this post. Oh, and we got more where this came from, as a user went back in time to post receipts of these conversations happening years ago. Don't get me started when she first called him out a few years back on the whole streaming check situation, not to mention responded to one of the comments how she's gonna speak on quote facts, which has yet to come, lol. And as you can see, this post caught Dina Rae's attention. I really hate this overweight, bald head Paul. I feel like he's really greedy, and I know he influences Marshall in a lot of ways. No one liked him, Proof did not, Hush told me, and Paul didn't want that Hush, even though he never took drugs, wanted that he's in contact with him Weird, right? Cassius was probably Eminem's drug dealer, and after he overdosed, they literally didn't work on music anymore and stopped doing things. I know, for example, Eminem made a lot of drawings for Cassius' daughter. Eminem also thought Jeff Beck was going out with Kim, but he never did. Since then, he stopped being in contact with him. Y'all don't make it public because y'all would get completely destroyed from the community. But Eminem made some clown moves. And once again, we got screenshots of Dina Rae participating in these conversations as she responded with, "Wow, you know a lot. I'm not disagreeing. A lot of facts yet for me to speak on, but it is coming." Once again, we are not the creators of anything here, and as you can see, that was Dina Rae participating in this conversation a few years back. And just hours ago, the screenshot sparked reactions like, "The comment look crazy, lol, but again, if she has things to say it. Spit it the F out." And after going back and forth with us on Instagram in the DMs, where we've repeatedly asked for context on what she meant by "stop listening to the devils you're sleeping with" at Eminem, so far the only speculations she's addressed is that she doesn't know Skylar Grey. That's it, nothing else been addressed. And she posted this video on IG that made its way to X. Check it out. You heard it from Miss Dina Rae, the quote, "Truth is coming," and wonder what beans she plans to spill on Eminem. Check it out.
Yo, I have fucking time today. Whoever put this lame ass YouTube post about, they slapped together some old ass post I did talking about Spotify, and I used several artists as an example, but of course they pull me saying Eminem as an example. I said big artists such as Eminem, it would take to pull their content from Spotify to make a statement for smaller artists to be able to eat and make a statement. And they slapped it together with some other posts I made about the Don Robinson situation. Get a life, people. Stop creating a narrative. Stop creating stories. The truth will come. Don't worry, it's coming, but that's not it, okay? I don't hate Skylar Grey. I've never met her. I have no beef with her. I am...
And once again, that video has sparked new rounds of narratives. And as you can see, once again, the source is Dina Rae. As a user expanded with, "She better speak her truth to him, directly and personally. If it is regarding him, I'm sure they'll figure it out, but if she is yet another one dragging his name for publicity, that will make him expect people, and women especially, are horrible and bring in scandal for profit. Awful." And to this, another user expanded, "Can she contact him directly even? LOL. And if you've been following, we are not creating these conversations. In fact, as you can see, none of these conversations are happening on our pages. From the whole IG stories that first appeared on X that wasn't posted by our page to this video from Dina Rae that made its way to X. And I found it hilarious how she spoke about how she doesn't have Twitter, like that stops conversations from happening on the platform. And these conversations have gone to places that are quite interesting, as some are now asking, is she on pills or what? She's having her second moment of fame since Superman. Congratulations, Quinn, keep knob writing. And as you can see, we are not the creators of these conversations. They are happening thanks to what Dina Rae keeps posting online, even onto speculations that there may be some low-key beef between her and Skylar Grey that she's already cleared up. Even that one, she had a hand in it when she released a video a few years back that literally started with her saying, "Hello, this is Dina Rae, not Skylar Grey." Like, this came out of left field because the video had nothing to do with Skylar, yet she mentioned Skylar at the opening. Like, when you make a comment like that, you are not really helping. Here's a better example. Imagine I started a video with, "What's up, this is ET, not Guga Foods," and then act shocked when people are wondering why I started my video like that.
What's up, this is Dina Rae, not Skylar Grey, okay?
But yes, she's cleared it up. There's no beef with Skylar Grey, and she's never met Skylar Grey. And the fact that she released that video has got some asking. I think she's talking about ET here. She sounds high and drunk as F, Em or any artist that worked with collabs do not owe them ish. F her. And I know it's beginning to sound repetitive, but once again, as you can see, these conversations are happening. It's got nothing to do with us. We are not starting anything. But Dina Rae decided to shoot the messenger. And this isn't our first rodeo with an Eminem associate struggling to take accountability for what they post online. We already did this years ago with Royce and the whole Snoop Dogg thing, when he tried to make it seem like we were creating the drama that he started by posting online. And so far, the only confusion she's cleared up was the speculations on if this had anything to do with Skylar Grey. And you heard it from her, it's got nothing to do with Skylar Grey. And in our exchange, she also pointed out how she never met Skylar, so this isn't about Skylar. But as we already pointed out, she's not addressed the elephant in the room. What did she mean by stop listening to the devils you're sleeping with at Eminem? And while we await her response to that bit from her IG post that started this whole thing to begin with, speculations continue to run wild. As another user expanded, Dina Rae is basically accusing Eminem of participating in the mistreatment. Damn. So as it stands, this is where we are at right now. We still don't know what she was talking about, and even the video she released as a rebuttal failed to explain what she was talking about when she posted "Stop listening to the devils you're sleeping with" at Eminem. And I'm quite confident that Miss Dina Rae, you are watching this video because you revealed in our exchange that you watch this content and that we are pretty accurate, although this time we got it wrong. So I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comment section on the bit that we got wrong. Please shed some more light on this conversation, and we'll be more than happy to share another update on this story. But over to you guys. Share your thoughts below, and what do you think of the accusation that we created a false narrative about Dina Rae's post? Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and see you on the next one.